बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूं प्रोफेसर यासर और आपसे एकेडमिक गाइडेंस के प्लेटफॉर्म से मुखातिब हूं। डियर स्टूडेंट्स एंड स्कॉलर, हमारा आज का टॉपिक ऑफ डिस्कशन साइकोलॉजिकल फाउंडेशंस ऑफ करिकुलम है। इसमें हम देखेंगे कि करिकुलम डेवलपमेंट में साइकोलॉजी का क्या रोल होता है और इसमें कौन कौन सी थीरीज इन्वॉल्व होती हैं और डिफरेंट करिकुलम एक्सपर्ट ने कौन कौन सी की थ्योरी को किस तरह करिकुलम डेवलपमेंट में इनकलकेट करने की रिकमेंडेशन दी हैं। सो ये सब कुछ जानने के लिए यू आर एडवाइज टू वॉच दिस वीडियो टिल द एंड। फर्दर अगर आपने अभी तक इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो काइंडली सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए और शेयर कीजिए ताकि दूसरे लोग भी इससे इस्तेफादा हासिल कर सकें। डियर व्यूअर्स एंड स्टूडेंट, जहाँ तक इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ साइकोलॉजी का तल्लक है, इट इज़ टू मच इम्पॉर्टेंट बिकॉज साइकोलॉजी एक्सप्लेन हाउ एन इंडिविजुअल लर्न। Because teaching learning process take place between two living organisms, that is student and teacher. As a teacher, it is important to recognize the behavior of the student. Let's say as a teacher, if someone asks a student that you were absent from class yesterday, it means that he was recognizing or acknowledging the behavior of that student, and student feel that I am too much important for my teacher that he felt my absence in the class. In the same way, some other student may be irritated from this question and consider it the personal interference of his matters. There is no certainty that all individuals will react exactly same to same stimulus, but these are some generalized psychological principles and applicable to all. In this way, psychological principles act as a bond in teaching learning process. A teacher must have a good understanding of child's psychology, then he will be an effective teacher. Psychology provides those elements which unify learning and teaching process. Some philosophers simply say that teacher is just providing the information and it is the psychology of the child that transform it into a learning. Hence, it is very important to understand basic psychological needs of the learners and reflecting on how these needs can be translated into the curriculum so that individual may be satisfied through different activities which are included in the curriculum. There are three psychological theories which are considered by the curriculum developer while developing the curriculum. First one is behaviorism, which deals with the various aspects of stimulus response and reinforcement. Second one is Cognitivism. It studies how the learner relates himself to the total environment around them. And third one is Humanism, which emphasizes on affective domain of the learning. जहाँ तक फर्स्ट थ्योरी बिहेवियरिज्म का तल्लक है, it studied how learning occurs, and behaviorists claim and prove that behavior can be modified by changing the environment. Or you can say, in other words, a learner responds different to different stimulus. Accordingly, it suggested intentionally provide a stimulus to create a desired response. Or you can say, in brief, behavior is a result of condition in which learning take place, and if proper stimuli are provided, behavior can be modified. And it is also possible to control learning experiences and create desired learning outcomes. And it is also important to reinforce positive behavior to ensure its repetition. You can say that behavioral objectives are drawn by the teacher on the basis of this concept. Certain behavioristic principles which are included in the curriculum are remediation of behavior, or you can say acquiring of skills and consideration, defining short-term and long-term objectives, suitable media and materials to suit the learner needs and ability, positive reinforcement of positive behavior, and understanding learners' need better and developing activities and tasks according to their mental level and age. Second school of thought is cognitive school of thought, which mainly based on the Piaget theory of cognitive development. He bifurcated the individual life into 4 different stages. At first stage, child learns sensorimotor activities and he begins to establish simple relations between 2 objects. While at second stage, learns to take a symbolic meaning but can consider only one dimension. While at third stage, learns to organize data into logical relationship and can learn concept in problem solving situation. While at fourth stage, can think about abstract ideas, formulate hypotheses and deduct possible conclusion. On the basis of Piaget theory of cognitive development, Taylor suggested 3 ways of organizing learning experiences. First one is continuity, implies repetition of skills and concept in the curriculum in vertical recurring way. It will enable learners to practice those concepts. While second is sequence, concepts should be understood in a proper sequence so that each successive experience built on the preceding one. While the third one is integration, it is also necessary to integrate curriculum horizontally and is unified in relation to other elements. No discipline or subject field can be understood in isolation of the other subjects. In the same way, Taba suggested to organize learning experiences on the same theory, mean Piaget theory of cognitive development. As per Taba, transform complex concepts into mental operation that are suitable for learners' development stage. Assimilation, accommodation and equilibration are important cognitive facts that must be considered in curriculum development. In the same way, curriculum experiences should be compatible with existing experiences. Then these concepts should be organized in such a way that they move from concrete principles and classify new relationships. Further explained learning process on the basis of Piaget concepts of assimilation and accommodation. Hence, according to Brunner, first one is acquisition, which refers to acquiring new knowledge or replacing old knowledge with new one. It corresponds to the concept of assimilation. Then second is transformation, which refers to the way in which an individual processes new information. It is based on the Piaget concept of accommodation. And then third one is evaluation. It refers to understanding and analyzing information to solve a problem. Dear viewers and students, third school of thought is humanistic psychology. Humanistic psychology has been taken as a third force learning theory by many observers. First and second being cognitive development and behaviorism. Psychologists are always concerned with the betterment of the society and the people. In case of humanistic approach suggests that our behavior is dependent on our concept of ourself. Human beings understand wholeness of the problem and react to it in an organized way. So, humanism is taken from Gestalt theory, Abraham Maslow theory, and Carl Roger theory. This group of psychologists is concerned with the development of the human potential and need. As per this theory, the curriculum is after the process, not the product. Focus on personal needs, not on the subject, and clarifying psychological meanings and environmental situation. In short, curriculum views founded on humanism posit that learners are human beings who are affected by their biological, cultural, and environmental factor. Dear viewers and students, as a curriculum planner, we must ensure that learners are given situations which create happiness, satisfaction, and feeling of success. It is also important that learners feel secure in the environment in which they are being taught. And a curriculum is successful if the needs of the learner and what is being provided in the curriculum is complement with each other. Along with these lines, curriculum developer must craft a more advanced, more comprehensive curriculum that promotes human potential. And teacher educate not only the minds but the hearts of the student as well. तो डियर व्यूअर्स एंड स्टूडेंट्स, ये एक मुख्तसर सी ब्रीफ थी साइकोलॉजिकल फाउंडेशन ऑफ करिकुलम की। उम्मीद है वीडियो आपको इंफॉर्मेटिव लगेगी। कमेंट्स बॉक्स में कमेंट्स करके अपनी राय से ज़रूर आगाह कीजिएगा। आज तक के लिए इतना ही। अल्लाह ताला हम सब के लिए आसानियाँ पैदा करे। आमीन सुम आमीन। अल्लाह हाफिज़।